Everybody, Shelma32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 25th episode of season 3 of classic Doctor Who. This one is entitled Bell of Doom, and the story is the Massacre of St. Bartholomew's Eve, which I'm assuming that's going to happen in this episode, because I swear that's a real thing, or I know there's real elements to this, obviously. It's just they twist things. I don't know what actually happened and what didn't. But last episode appears that the Doctor is no more. Gone. Dead. But I'm still not entirely sure if that is the Doctor. I've got enough doubt in my head that, like, what if it randomly isn't the Doctor? What if it is the Abbot and he just happens to look like the Doctor? The Doctor's just been wandering around doing fuck all, or just looking at things. I don't know. They've got, like, if I have even like a 1% of doubt in my head, I will be completely uncertain. It's so silly. Even if it's just literally happened to me. If I've got one bit of doubt like that, or one bit of my head is thinking, what if I misremembered that? I will be unsure and my anxiety will be through the roof. So I don't know. Like, it might be obvious to other people. For me, no idea. No idea. I have a feeling it was the Doctor and he's faking it, but I'm not 100% certain. Like, it could be a thing, not Man in the Iron Mask, but where they're not brothers, but, well, that's one of the theories about. I'm not completely familiar with that story anyway, but, like, they saw somebody that looked just like him and locked him away. Could be, but I don't know. And then we've got Anne. Oh, I remember the name. For me, that's good. I quite like her, although her accent sticks out like a sore thumb, considering she's meant to be from France. But then again, I don't think anybody's trying a French accent. The guy that's in charge of the Huguenots is going to be, or they're going to try and assassinate him at least, because they tried. I don't think did they manage to afterwards? I don't think they tried. Like, everything is coming back in like a jumble. But they tried to, and he didn't want to go to a surgery or anything like that. But then Stephen saw the Doctor, found out the Abbot had been shot. But I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how they're going to wrap this up in one episode. I don't know, because I know this is the last episode of the story, and I know next is the arc. And thankfully with the arc, is completely, every episode has survived. I think it's isn't it like the only complete story of this season or series? I say season because it's just, the show is the series, this is the season. That's the way it's easier for my head. But I think or at least so far, it's the only fully surviving one. And luckily, I've got it. So, subtitles. Which, if you know me, I love my subtitles. It makes it so much easier to follow along when I'm talking if there's subtitles, because sometimes I can't hear it when I'm talking. But I really don't know how they're going to wrap this up in one episode, or if it's just going to flow on into the next one. But then I don't think it will do, because there's no aliens or anything like that. And I'm trying not to look at the front of the cover. But I don't know. I really don't know how we're going to wrap this up, but we're going to get going, because I just don't know. If you start to hear lots of stuff, because it's raining a lot outside, and also it keeps going hot and cold in this house. It's really weird. Like, it's hot and it's cold, then it's hot and then it's cold. So if I put my fan on at any point, apologies if you hear the humming in the background. But I have to put this on because, like, I've got migraines. We believe it's a sinus thing, because it also keeps hurting on and off around there, like, or like around there. So, like, I might be adjusting that, which is why I've got this hat on. It's just, ugh. And there's this to make me comfortable, which is why I'm always wearing it in my videos. It's just comfortable. And plus, I have that fan on me straight away. My arm gets freezing cold, even if the rest of me's hot. So, like, I need that for that. It's just, And also, I feel like I might sneeze. But we're going to get going, because I want to get going, and I keep rambling on too much. I'm getting sidetracked. So if you enjoy this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh. Okay. It took a second. Okay, I swear the first, like, 2 episodes of this one, this bit was louder. Sorry, it literally, it's already, for some reason, as soon as it started, I think maybe having the headphones on that might make it worse. But it's just started kicking in. It's only that side, though. That side's fine. But I have no idea how they're going to wrap this up in 1 episode. Bell of Doom. Is there going to be a bell to signify the beginning of the massacre? I want to know what they did to the Doctor. Or what happened with the Doctor. Because I believe somebody said that John Luke Rotti and somebody else doesn't like William Hartnell or something like that. That's why they kind of wrote a story without him in it much. And then used it as his break. Okay. Lots of silence because she's just, it's probably showing her, like, wandering. Shit, who's that? Oh, Stephen!
Yeah, I given you up to the loft when you didn't come back last night. I thought the guards must have caught you.
Yes, they nearly did. I managed to shake them off. Oh, I'm sorry, Anne.
Because he had to run because they said he killed him.
The guards were still looking for me this morning. That's why I've been so far.
Oh. And he thinks the Doctor's dead, which he thinks he's probably trapped her because he ain't going to be able to operate the TARDIS.
Have you seen Mr. Moose and given me a message?
Oh, yes. The warning was too late.
What do you do now? Go back to your friends, the Doctor?
Oh, I can't. He's dead.
Oh, Stephen. Like, I can't see the actual face in this scene, but I really want to hug him.
Before I could do anything, Roger Culver saw me and sent the guards after me again.
Oh.
Heaven knows what I do now.
But maybe Nicholas and that might trust him now, because if they think, everybody thinks that he killed the abbot, maybe they think, oh shit, he is being truthful.
Find the key to the TARDIS.
Monsieur?
Oh, the Doctor has a special key.
Did he have what? No, he hasn't got it, has he?
My only hope is that it's still with his own clothes.
Where would his own clothes be? Here.
The shop.
Here.
But we've already...
Oh, so maybe Preslan helped him with this, and that was the plan.
Please help me. Open every cupboard, every box. I must find that key.
Hopefully he'll recognise it if they find other keys, because it'd be a different type of key, wouldn't it? It wasn't like an old key. We had our old house, we had those kind of keys. It'd be like a modern key, I think, isn't it?
King pay any attention to the abbot's death?
I don't know. Fortunately, the Admiral himself is helping us. He doesn't want the inquiry yet, so that may give us a little time.
Therefore, the Englishman must be caught.
And killed.
They're going to capitalise on this to take out the Huguenots.
The men are searching Paris for him.
He must be found tonight. Tomorrow is St. Bartholomew's Day, and it'll be all too easy for him.
So this is St. Bartholomew's Eve. Okay. Shit me. Okay.
Queen Mother.
It's all going to happen today. I shouldn't say fuck the Queen Mother, but she's behind it all. Although I think he's trying to control her.
Wait for me here, Simon. I may have more instructions for you when I get back.
I feel like the Queen Mother's got more power than the King, but Tavans is controlling her in some way, like seeding it, like giving himself a thing of power and all that. He needs, yeah. There looks like there's clothes, at least in the picture. So maybe he can change his clothes at least to look different.
Clothes anywhere.
It must be.
What I found was this.
That's his cane.
But this is his stick.
Your friend?
Yes. Well, these clothes must be here somewhere. Where did you find this?
In the back, monsieur. But there are no clothes there.
You sure?
Yes, I've searched everywhere.
So he's still wearing them. I bet that was the abbot then.
He couldn't have pretended to be the abbot dressed as he was. He must have changed somewhere. But where?
Perhaps he went away somewhere with the apothecary who used to live there.
With Presler?
Maybe.
Why not?
But maybe there's another secret room in here.
He is not.
Yay!
Doctor!
The abbot actually did look like him.
You are too impetuous.
Okay, so but I was right, it wasn't him. Or maybe it was him and he managed to sneak off. Oh, I'm so glad.
Catholic guard under a Catholic commander. The Admiral could hardly be in the care of a
Migraine bits kicking in.
The protection of the king and the Queen Mother. Gaston.
Mm-hmm. Queen Mother.
Doing yourself an injustice.
Remy Gaston again.
No.
I know it's like distorted his face to give a certain expression, but I do see Emma Thompson in his eyes because that's her father. What? I want Nicholas to help. Don't kill Nicholas in this. I know there's probably going to be the massacre, but
You and for us. Surgeon said the Admiral must not be moved.
they're still going to try and kill him. Oh, I don't want any of them to survive. To survive? No, I want them all to survive. What was I saying? Don't want any of them to die.
Stay with me.
I think he said stay with me.
Of course.
I'm not sure.
Must be grateful that the wounds were not poisoned, so that there is no fear of you dying.
There isn't? Oh, thank God for
I
that.
do not fear death.
I can tell. I know. I just tell he doesn't fear death.
Oh, my dear boy, had you stayed at the tavern, all this mix-up could have been avoided.
I did stay at the tavern. You didn't turn up.
Oh, my
yes,
headphones.
well-
Oh, God. Don't tell me these headphones. You have to sound cut out for a second in one ear. It was only working this side.
Tomorrow's St. Bartholomew's Day and everyone will be celebrating.
Huh. And all the trouble that's going on, I can't see what they've got to celebrate.
I told you not to get involved.
Look, I tried not to.
Yeah, he did.
If I hadn't found out about Admiral de Coligny being the Sea Beggar, then...
What's that?
I tried to tell you before. Admiral de Coligny is one of the Huguenot leaders. The Catholics tried to shoot him.
Yeah.
Did you say tomorrow was St. Bartholomew's Day, Charles? What year is this, my boy?
I don't know what difference.
What date is it, Charles?
He knows it's the massacre.
1572, monsieur, but surely you know that.
He knows that's the massacre.
Go home, Anne. You must leave here at once.
No, I've got nowhere to go.
Where were you working?
At the abbot's house.
You go back there.
She can.
Leave this shop, child.
Doctor, what's happening?
Oh, please don't interfere.
He can't tell her.
Well, what about the curfew?
Well, you've been out with the curfew before, haven't you?
But the
Well,
guard...
you know how to avoid the patrols. You go back to your aunt. You'll be quite safe. And you take my advice and stay indoors tomorrow. It's too dangerous for you to stay here. Now, off you go, child. Come on.
He knows about the
Doctor, I don't
massacre.
think-
Like, I wouldn't have had a clue, but it would have been obvious that he knew something was going to happen on this day. Just wouldn't have known it was a massacre. Aww.
Doctor, I don't think she should go
Now,
out.
you go, my child.
No. I'm worried about her now. Oh, Anne, I liked her.
You sure she'll be all right? The guards are waiting for her.
Dear Stephen, the Catholics will have other things on their minds tonight. She will be quite safe. Now then, you and I must leave Paris at once. Come.
Oh, Doctor, what is going on?
There is no time for me to explain. Come along, boy. Come along.
He doesn't want them caught up in it. But if they see Stephen, they're in trouble. I don't want Nicholas to die. I liked him. I don't want any of them to... Well, Tavansky and the Queen Mother. Yeah. But everybody in the Huguenot side, I want them to survive. He does not look up as he hears someone enter, okay? Her.
Oh. I apologize. I thought that...
Never mind.
Was he sat on the throne?
Our plans for tomorrow can go ahead.
Thank God.
God had very little to do with it.
For this, madame, when those Huguenots are killed, we need have no further fear of a Protestant France.
They're going to kill all the Huguenots. That's the massacre.
The
Jeez.
good people of Paris know their enemies. They will take care of them.
Good people. Madame, if you rouse the mob, the innocent will perish with the guilty.
Yeah. He doesn't care. But God, he cares.
France will breathe the purer air after tomorrow.
She don't care about innocent people getting... Not innocent, just innocent people, because there's innocent Huguenots. But Christians and that.
Tomorrow, Henry of Navarre will pay for his pretensions to the crown.
Madame, we must not kill Navarre.
Must not.
I like the fact he's actually against it.
The death of a prince will launch a holy war.
I think that's what she wants. She don't care.
If one Huguenot life escapes me tomorrow, we may both regret this act of mercy.
Not mercy, madame.
Sorry, someone just fell
Honestly.
downstairs. He's against it. Oh,
Very well, Marshal.
okay. So she is the
And
one.
you
Like
must get him out of Paris.
he was on the side of like getting rid of the Huguenots, but he didn't want
I'll
to.
see to it, madame.
And Marshal,
He didn't want other like
close
innocent
the
people to
gates
die.
of the city now.
Non-Huguenot innocent people. I mean, because. I did not see that coming. That he's against. He doesn't want it to go through. Okay, he's thinking of the non-Protestant people, but he's looking into the fact that other people are gonna die, and he doesn't want that to happen. So he's not good, but he's not as bad as her.
Where's the list?
Burn the list.
But I thought we are to unleash the wolves of Paris None out of his bed.
Even better, my lord.
And Simon,
I'll listen.
when you have passed on the order, I have a special charge for you.
My lord,
Henry of Navarre,
Yeah.
I'm to have the honor.
but not of killing him.
What?
You will escort him out of Paris.
But, my
You
lord!
did not hear me.
Oh.
You will be responsible for his safety. You will have to leave tomorrow's work to others.
Oh. He's going to tell the queen. Oh, whoa. He knew if a prince got killed, it'd be a war. He doesn't want an all-out war.
We make a run for it. No, it's far too dangerous. Do we take a moment? We just wait. We'll be sorry to see the night over. Hello? What's this? Orders, I expect.
They got to hide. They see Stephen or the doctor, especially the doctor. Whew.
It's not due for an hour or more. Go, guard you. Go quickly.
Puzzled, the two guards leave before the captain changes his mind. Doctor's going to have to tell Stephen at some point, and Stephen's not going to be happy about Anne being left there, or any of the guys.
I know. Just keep quiet.
The bell of doom.
The curtain's been lifted.
The guard captain hammers on the Admiral de Coligny's door. Oh no, they're going to go in and kill them all. And they're just leaving. Oh god, I'm actually glad we can't see this bit. Like, I know they wouldn't show us the killing, but oh, these pictures are bad enough. All of them died. Oh my god, they had somebody's head? Did they get decapitate the Admiral? Oh my god, is that a baby? Oh, these pictures are horrific. There was a baby, like somebody on the side with like guts, and there was a baby. Oh my god. And Gaston on Nicholas as well. Yeah, there's even babies. There's they killed children. Oh my god. Like the fact that this happened. Or something like this happened. Oh my god. I don't know how many of these pictures I'm going to end up showing with the edit, because yikes, they're graphic. Some of these. Oh my god. And there's nudity. Strip people naked, kill them. There's dead children. Oh my lord. He's going to know now, isn't he? Oh, Stephen is not going to be happy. And Doctor obviously didn't want it to happen, but he knew it had to happen because it's a part of history.
In any case, I cannot change the course of history. You know that. The massacre continued for several days in Paris.
Several days?
Then spread itself to other parts of France.
Oh my...
What a terrible page of the past.
Oh my god.
Yes, most of them. About 10,000 in Paris alone.
I'm going to cry.
The girl! The girl was with me. If you brought her with her, she needn't have died.
Well, it is possible, of course. She didn't die, and I was right to leave her.
How possible? That girl was already hunted by the Catholic guards.
The fact that it actually happens, what's making me emotional.
You can't say for certain that you weren't responsible for that girl's death.
I was not.
How do you think he's feeling right now?
I tell you this much, Doctor. Wherever this machine of yours lands next, I'm getting off. If
He's
your
had enough.
researchers have so little regard for human life, and I want no part.
I don't blame. I don't. Like, I know this is probably just footage of the console from other episodes, but it freaked me out. Yeah, it was. Okay. I was like, wait. That's where somebody said there's no surviving footage. What? I love me some surviving footage. Oh, I don't blame Stephen for wanting to get off. But sadly, I understand the Doctor.
Bye. My dear Stephen, history sometimes gives us a terrible shock. And that is because we don't quite fully understand. Why should we? After all, we're all too small to realize its final pattern. Therefore, don't try and judge it from where you stand. I was right to do as I did.
I get it.
That I found it.
It's this kind of thing doctors always struggled with, even in modern. I mean, Pompeii. Okay, he ended up saving that family, but
I dare not change the course of history.
he's always tried not to change the course of history. Every regeneration, even if it doesn't always happen that way, he's always tried.
No. They're all gone.
Oh, Doctor, he's all alone.
None of them could understand.
Oh,
Not even my little Susan.
oh, don't mention Susan.
Or Vicky.
Vicky.
And as for Barbara and Chatterton,
Sorry. Any mention of Ian and William Russell makes me cry. It's still raw that he's gone.
and now, Steve.
Oh, he's all alone. That noise. Oh, Doctor. I've got tears in my eyes from the mention of Ian and Barbara. Oh, new companion, I take it, or something? Or lead on to the next story? Okay. She just managed to walk into the TARDIS.
The telephone, I've got to ring up.
Oh, pull yourself together, child. I think you've made a mistake.
It looks like a police...
You know what I mean. Now run along and find another police box. In any case, child, what do you want to do with the police?
There's been an accident. A little boy's been hurt, and I've got to phone the police.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Wait a minute. If this isn't a police box, what is it? And who are you?
Okay.
Well, my dear, I'm a doctor of science, and this machine is for traveling through time and a relative dimension.
I like how he just openly says that to her.
Please, child.
Hey!
Take off.
Oh, so you come back, my boy.
Yes, I've come back. We can't go into that now. There are two policemen coming over the common towards the TARDIS.
Come in here. Good gracious, they want to use the telephone. Exactly, thank you.
So we're just taking off with the girl inside, and Steve. I'm so glad Stephen's still around. I thought we'd actually lost him for a second.
How did you get in here?
On me feet, same as you did.
Do you realize what's happening? We've taken off. We could land anywhere.
Anytime.
Tell us another one.
Doctor, how could you?
What else could I do, dear boy? You don't want a couple of policemen aboard the TARDIS, do you?
No, you don't.
You know you're the most inconsistent young man. Just now you were telling me off for not having that shuffling girl aboard.
Ah, that was different.
She looks rather like my grandchild, Susan.
Forget it. Never met your granddaughter.
Very true, he never did.
No, of course not, no. What is your name, child?
Dodo.
What?
Dodo.
Dorothea, really.
Okay.
Dorothea Chaplet.
Chaplet?
Chaplet?
Yes, but you're not French, are you?
Don't be daft. Your granddad wants to.
It's not possible, is it? Chaplet and great.
Yes, it is possible, my boy.
What a fucking coincidence. Her nickname is Dodo. Dorothea Dodo, okay.
Welcome aboard the TARDIS, Miss Dorothea Chaplet.
Dodo.
Dodo, she
dear,
prefers... How can you prefer
dear.
Dodo? The Steel Sky. Ooh. I was worried we'd lost Stephen. I'm so glad he got back on the TARDIS. Ah. But she's Anne's, like, great granddaughter-ish. That's awesome. Oh, I'm so glad he's got some kind of... At least the name survived, so there's more possibility that she survived, even if it's another chaplet or chaplet or however they pronounced it. Somebody from that family survived, and it could well have been Anne. And I've got to say, the actor, for a second, like as soon as they said that, I was like going, wait a minute, is it actually the same actress? I had to do a double take. It looks like her. Hang on a minute. Got to say, looking at the front cover, I'm trying not to look at the alien, but that looks more like the Anne actress than that one there. They got, hey, consider it, they did really good casting with that. Really good casting. Like, I had to. That actually, no, that picture on the front cover actually looks more like Anne than, I'm sorry, Dodo. Dorothea. Like, seriously, Dodo? Is that what she shortens it to? I apologize. I combine my sentences then. If I laugh at that while she's on the TARDIS. I will try not to. I might get used to it, but Dodo. Why would you choose that to be your nickname? Dodo. Like, I guess Dot or Dottie or something like that. She could have shortened her name to. Or Dory, even. I don't know. But Jojo? Oh, I can't, like, I actually got really emotional. I know I didn't cry, but I felt like when you feel like the tears are about to start. I had that. Because, like, okay, we know all the characters we just met throughout the episodes, at least on the Huguenots side, died. Except for Anne, thankfully, by the looks of it. But it's more the fact that, okay, they might have, like, tweaked history a bit, but it actually happened. That's what made me emotional. The fact that that kind of thing happened. And it's horrific that it did. It's still horrible that that kind of thing happened. It still happens. And just, oh, that's really not the sounds of me. And then, not the wind out of myself. I combined two different phrases. My head's all over the place. Because not only that, he mentioned Ian. And Barbara mentioned Susan, which was like, whew, whew. I still hold out hope we get Susan in Modern Who. Please, Caroline Ford fucking deserves it. But it's still very, very raw that William Russell's no longer here. Fuck, I'm going to cry again. And Ian is still I'm loving Stephen Scranton. I'm so glad he didn't leave like that, because that would have been a shit ending. Like, okay, he went out because he wasn't happy with how the Doctor did, which is understandable, but I also understand what the Doctor was doing, because it's something he's always tried to do. But, Ian, so far, like, there's no companion that compares to Ian for me. Like, modern, my favourite companions are probably Wilf. Wilf is my favourite modern one, and he is a companion. He's the best one. And I like Rory. I also kind of like Bradley Walsh, but then again, it's Bradley Walsh. And like, I freaked, like, it. For those not in the UK, when Bradley Walsh joined, it was front page news on the newspapers when he joined. That's how big a star he was. He's amazing. Oh, I love Graham so much. But Ian, nothing compares to Ian. He's the best one. He is the blueprint for a companion for me. Like, every companion from now on, I will compare to Ian. I won't be able to help myself. So, like, the mention of him is like, whew, whew. But, oh my God, like, they didn't, like, wrap up the storyline. I can't believe that. Tagans? I can see the second half of his name, Annes, and it began with a T, but I can't. Because so Tagans doesn't sound right, because I'm just going Tagana from Marco Polo. So maybe Gianluca Rotti just liked that name, that Tagan, or Tegan, or whatever name, and thought, fuck it, I'm going to adapt that twice. But I like the fact that, okay, he's so bad, because he was fine with killing all the Huguenots, but he didn't want innocent non-Huguenots to die. And he knew doing this would do it, and killing the prince, the Huguenot prince, would incite mass murder, would start a holy war. And that's why he told the other guy to get him out of there. He went against the Queen's command to get him out of there. And then they can just escape. Simon, wasn't it? Because, like, he can just say to Simon, I think it's Simon. I'm terrible with names, I'm sorry. But he could just say to him, if you let her know that we've been on this, she'll kill you too. She'll kill you too, because you did it. Do you really want that to happen? So, like, he can use that to stop the guy from telling him that he has escorted him out. Or he could just not come back, fearing for his life. But I'm glad. I did not see that twist coming, that the guy got the prince out of there. So, like, there's some reasonable side to him. Obviously not completely. That's the small part. Because he looked, even just looking over the list, I think seeing the list, at least from what it seemed with the pictures, he was confronted with, like, we're going to kill all these people. He was like, it became real for him. And he's like, even then, like, I think even with just the Huguenots, it seemed like to me like, are we actually going to kill all these people? Like, he didn't seem to like it, and I liked that. I did not expect that from him, because I thought he was the one controlling it all above the Queen. But no, it's the Queen who's a sadistic bitch. So, I'm sorry, but my head just went, I really want to play Civilization now. I think she's in number 6. Which I have. Except for I've got it installed in there. And it's probably going to be freaking huge game file now. Like, yeah, too much. My laptop be like, nah, I can't handle this. But my head, because she's in that Catherine Medici. I want to say Medici, but it's De Medici. It's a mouthful, right? That's Catherine De Medici. Because like the outfit, I was like going, hang on a minute, French, Catherine, that kind of outfit. Hang on a minute, that sounds familiar. But I'm glad, that Doctor didn't interfere. Like, it showed that, like, we can't interfere in history, because, like, even just saving one person, it fucking sucks. I couldn't do it. I could not put myself through that. I don't know if I could live for myself after leaving. Because even though, like, I would know that, like, you cannot, like, even just saving one person, the little ripples, like, even, like, killing a bug. Like we saw it in Modern Who, where they stepped on a butterfly and then Ruby literally changed into a different species. So, like, the littlest thing can change everything. And that showed that here. Like, you could hear it in William Hartnell's voice, that the Doctor hated what he had to do, but he knew, because if they saved one person, like, Stephen might not even have lived. He might not have ever existed. Ian and Barbara might never have existed. We don't know how the world would have changed. And I do like the fact that that's how they ended. I actually like that. I thought it was going to be like a big action thing. We're going to see people die, things like that. But it's like, no, we've just got to let it happen. He got Stephen out of there before him letting on what was going to happen. He got him out of there. So he knew Stephen would not want to leave, and he wanted to at least save Stephen. I actually like that. I actually really like that ending. Obviously, I don't like the fact that everybody died, but the fact that it's just like going, we got to let it happen. It fucking sucks, but it's got to happen. That was a great ending. And fucking I had painkillers. Migraine bits happening. I was like, I've got to try my best to get through. I'm going to see what I can record. I've got another thing to record. I'm going to sit. I'm meant to be doing I'm meant to be doing an episode of Outlander after this, which books were inspired by Classic Who. A certain character I haven't met yet. A certain story, apparently. But I'm meant to be doing that. I don't know if with where my head is, I can get through that. So I'm going to need to take a few minutes, see if I could at least do something that's half an hour long, and maybe see if I could slot in Outlander somewhere else, because I don't think I could do that. I'm meant to do a Studio Ghibli film tonight, because I didn't do it last night because I was feeling like shit. But now my head's like, hey, you ain't gonna fucking do this, because you're not gonna be able to concentrate on editing as much as you want. God damn it. But if I don't know. I need to go get water, actually. If I'm going to record anything else, I need to go get some water. Luckily, bathroom, I've already got a cup up here. Nice, great big cup. I'm going to leave that coffee for now. I'm going to go get myself some water, drinks about that. Because that is like the worst thing. That's probably not help. That's probably making the headache worse. But yeah, I really liked that last episode. It was a sad episode. It was somber. But I think it needed to be. And I like... Dodo seems interesting. Like, seems like she's going to take no shit type thing. Just the first impression. That's the first impression I got from her. The way she was talking to the Doctor and Stephen. And of course she was like, yeah, pull the other one, mate. This ain't going to be a time. It's a fucking... Then again, she hasn't gone like, hang on a minute. It looked like a little police box outside. How the hell is it this big? She hasn't had that speech yet. She's just gone... But I like the fact she's also like going, oh, where are we going? Type thing. But the Steel Sky. We got the Arc next. I'm so glad I've got a DVD. Because one, it's just nice owning it. I would own as much of Classic Who I've watched so far as I can. I've got season 2 on Blu-ray. I've also got Galaxy 4 on DVD. Is that DVD or is it Blu-ray? I think it's DVD. Yes, DVD, because this is a DVD size box. So I've got everything up here. And then I've also got the 10th Planet, which, because I knew first appearance of a certain species was hit that. I saw them. And First Doctor on the front. I was like, yep, I know what that is. I need to own that one. And then I've also got Underwater Menace and the Faceless ones from the second Doctor. So I've got them ready to go. I want to own as I would love to own. Like physical media is better. Because otherwise, if you buy it online, like on Amazon Prime or whatever, it's just long-term rental. You don't actually own it. If they take it away from their catalogue, you lost your copy as well. So, like, I would love to just have as much Classic Who as possible on my shelf. When I finally do everything behind me, I would love to have a shelf that's just Classic Who. You know? I want as much of Ian and Barbara. I've also got Reign of Terror and the Timeless Monk. The Time Meddler. Timeless Monk. I was thinking, I went to Timeless Child because I was looking at some modern Who DVDs. But I've got the, Time Meddler and Reign of Terror, like 2 subscribers sent those to me when I was like around that, like before that. I think it was in, season 1. I'll see if they ever edit. I've got Celestial Toymaker up there, and I keep saying it, if they ever animate Marco Polo, literally pre-ordering it the first day it's available for pre-order. I'm going to mention it all the time, and I'm sorry. That's the one thing that I want to be animated. If they can only get one more animation from the first Doctor or any other Doctors. Actually, I haven't seen anything else that's missing so far. Obviously. Marco Polo. They got reference photos for colour and everything like that, and I just, oh. But yeah, I'm not sure how many episodes we've got before we get to the Toymaker, which obviously I've got the animated box set, which personally I know a lot of people aren't seem to be fans of the animation. I like the look of it. It's whimsical, weird, interesting, but guys, let me know if you like, I just want to get it in my head. Let me know if you would prefer for me to do all color animation, all black and white animation, or like color animation with the one survive. Is it one surviving episode? Yeah. Episode 4 is the surviving episode. So color animation and then surviving episode, or black and white animation. Just let me know what combination you would like so I can have it set in my brain. Because obviously I have to get the files off of there. I want to have it like ready so I can get like, okay, these are the black and white ones. Those are the ones I got to keep, blah, blah, blah. It just makes it easier to have them all downloaded, ready to go, and knowing which ones. Obviously, I've got multiple weeks. I've got a few months, probably. Like, I'm not even sure how many episodes the arc's got. And then I don't know if there's any episodes after that. I'll find out when it says. I'll find out. Or, like, you got... I know there's a Western one as well, and I think there's another one as well at some point, but I don't know. And I think there's way more than I actually thought. I know that much. These seasons are long compared to ours, so it's very fucking confusing. Like even this one, 25. That's even a high number for modern series, isn't it? Which is crazy. 24 used to be like the normal. Now, back then, whoo. But yeah, it feels weird as well because like most recent Doctor Who season had 8, which worked for the story, but it still wasn't enough. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm random. I need to go get myself some water because my head is killing me. But yeah, I really like that ending. I'm interested. I'm sorry, I cannot take the name Dodo seriously, but I'm interested to learn more about her. Chaplet. Okay. But Dodo, I'm interested to learn more about her, and I'm so glad Stephen's staying with us. And that he survived. I was worried that he wouldn't want to leave, but that's why the Doctor didn't tell him, because he knew he wouldn't. But I'm going back over myself again, so we're gonna end this because my head is starting to really, really fucking hurt. But if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you again for the next one. Bye.